Legendary anime characters are beings that exist and are meant to be dominant characters that rule over the world, but sometimes you can't have that happen if they are, well, unknown to others or when people don't even know about them. So, today's video we will be going over and covering anime where the main character is a legend but nobody knows about it. If you are new here, then please make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notifications bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping y'all waiting, let us begin with the video. But before we move on, let me tell you about today's sponsor, the Ridge Wallet. Their high-quality wallets have tens of thousands of 5-star reviews with over 30 colors to choose from. The Ridge Wallet designs, expands, and contracts to securely hold up to 12 cards. Every traditional leather wallet I owned in the past was bulky and quickly showed signs of wear and tear. However, the Ridge Wallet is compact and perfectly streamlined to carry what you need without the bulk. All Ridge Wallets come with a lifetime warranty, and you can choose various styles including carbon fiber and also burnt titanium. I am extremely pleased with my new Ridge Wallet as it's super slim yet expandable, and there's even room for my cash. Oh, what a surprise. This makes the absolute perfect Father's Day gift. Now, you can purchase your Ridge Wallet using my promo code RECON for a 15% discount. The link will be in the description for you to check out, and a big thank you to Ridge for sponsoring today's video. So let us kick this list off with a newly airing anime series by the name of I'm Quitting Heroing. A hero of a humanity named Leo has been fighting countless times to save humans from the threat of the Demon Lord, only to later on be banished and exiled from the kingdom in the fear of Leo becoming a villain himself down the line for just being too overpowered. Now he did what anyone might have wanted, and that is to join the Demon Lord's army, help them rebuild, and become stronger as payment pretty much for, the damage he had caused. The thing is, no one really knows about the hero's past. It is what truly made him a legend for being what he is right now. It's such a cool backstory, I wish not to spoil it, so I'll let you all discover it for yourselves. Right up next on the list is the one and only Boy Kongming. I give you my world, my dream is hope to just you. This is an isekai series of a legendary war strategist from the past who grew old and wished to be reincarnated into a new era. His wish came true and he was so transferred to Japan, where music was extremely popular at the time. Kongming suddenly was hooked into music, and upon meeting a young girl named Eiko, aspiring to become a musician herself, Kongming stepped up to help her as a tactician after hearing her sing. A legendary war strategist such as him has big plans for her success, and he can easily make her wish come true. The Demon Lord is reborn as a typical nobody. This is a brand new Demon Lord focused series with the protagonist who is a legendary lord named Varvatos that decided to pretty much reincarnate himself because he is simply too overpowered, and that is to find a more suitable opponent for him to simply fight on an even playing field. Ardo Meteor is a legendary Demon Lord who transferred to a new school, but nobody really knows or has seen him before to know that he is the extremely powerful Demon Lord of the past. So far, no rival can face off against him. Let's just say, even during his reincarnation where he nerfed himself, he is still powerful as always. And now we're moving on to an isekai series by the name of The World's Finest Assassin. A well-known assassin was betrayed and killed by his very own organization to then reincarnate into a new world as a newborn assassin to take down the hero of the other world, while keeping all his set of skills from previous life and as well as obtaining new useful skills to use in this fantasy world. He was born into a wealthy family of assassins to where they taught him techniques to grow into a fine young assassin. This is definitely one of the better isekai you have to watch. Now how about this? A retired hero who decides to return to his old job once more of defending and saving the world from disaster. This here is a series called Yuushibu. Chaser entered the hero program to learn to fight against the Demon King, but once the Demon King had been defeated, it was time for Chaser to pretty much retire from being a hero since, peace was restored and absolutely no one was posing a threat. Now working at an electronics shop where one day a mysterious girl who is a new hire to help him out in the store turns out that she is actually the daughter of the Demon King himself. Now he must help her train as a fellow employee but also a new adventure to begin. Right up next is a harem series I found to be very enjoyable, and it is Bahamut Chronicles. This anime features a protagonist who is a prince and one day finds himself attending an all-girls school as the only male character. No one really knows that he is the legendary former prince of Arcadia and is labeled in the school as the weakest undefeated. He was then challenged for a quick duel by a princess, and after the duel ended, he is now part of the academy to train and become a legendary Drag Knight. The ultimate legendary Ainzu from the series called Overlord. He is the ruler of the underworld and the most powerful mage in the world that he lives in. But before all that happened, he was just merely an average dude playing an MMO game when suddenly he was transferred to the game world that he was playing and was stuck with no way to return. Now he ended up in the body of his character Ainz Ulgon and wishes to spread fear across these lands, and all shall know that Ainz cannot be messed with. Now this time I'll be recommending a series called Witchcraft Works. A beautiful and popular girl in the school has a crush on a boy from her school, and she may be popular and all that, but at the same time she's hiding her true form of a witch, with strong powers hidden within her capabilities, and will only use them to pretty much protect the man of her dreams. However, one day when the school was suddenly attacked by a mysterious group of creatures, when she used her powers to save the school, and well, that is when the boy had a huge life-changing event when he decided to accompany the witch on an epic journey. Right up next on the list we have is one of my favorite shonen anime from a few years back, and it is Noragami. Honestly, people really need to check out this shonen series. It's definitely one of the best ones I've ever seen. Noragami is a story of a stray god named Yato, a powerful being who was, he once was a war god, but now has become so lazy and does silly jobs for a mere few cents of change. Even his familiar has actually grown tired of his actions and decided to leave him for the time being. About Yato, like I said, he was a war god back in his days. He left all the bad things behind to start a fresh new life for himself, roaming around the streets. And now finally on the list we have an anime classic by the name of The Devil is a Part-Timer. This is one of my all-time favorite isekai series, to be exact, one of the very first series that hooked me into anime and is now getting a second season very soon. Demon Lord Mao and the hero Emiyusa were transported to modern-day Japan, losing a lot of their powers and must replenish their strength, but of course, in the meantime, they must both live a normal life through getting a job and of course working. That is just for the beginning, as later down the line things get a lot more intense when disaster begins to strike. well, it looks like this is the ending point of the video, and it's time to wrap it up for the time being. If I've managed to leave any anime out in particular that you thought would be a great addition on the list, then comment down below, as I'd love to hear your very own opinion, or just comment down below what you thought about the video in general, as I'd always appreciate the feedback. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one.